Expert tips and ideas for kids who struggle from dyslexiaimprovements.com.
If only there was a way for parents to magically solve their teenagers' self-esteem and confidence issues. Alas, there is no such magic wand, but there are some things every parent needs to know. Teenagers will inevitably go through periods of low confidence and poor self-esteem. Our kids face challenges they haven't encountered before, and they're learning on the go. Sometimes they learn through success and sometimes they learn through failure. Our teens face so many day-to-day challenges, including friendship issues, relationship dramas, real or perceived injustices at school, learning problems and dyslexia. These all impact self-esteem and self-confidence. Teenagers need to step up and face their battles in life. When teens choose to take responsibility, confront hurdles and deal honestly with their mistakes, their self-confidence grows and their self-esteem follows. Unfortunately, when teenagers hide, pretend, avoid or run away from facing up to hurdles and mistakes, they teach themselves that they don't really have what it takes to deal well with life, and that erodes their self-confidence and self-esteem. Many well-meaning parents make the mistake of rescuing their teenagers from consequences of their choices and from having to take responsibility for mistakes. This prevents kids from growing and learning and actually reduces their self-confidence. In the teen years, it's vital to keep communication lines open with our kids. Teenagers who shut themselves off from their parents will hurt their own confidence levels in the future, and they're more likely to make poor choices that will harm them. Parents often complain that their sons won't open up, so chat with your son side by side rather than face to face. He is more open to talking when he's washing up or when you're driving in the car than when he has to make eye contact with you. Keep communication open with your teenage daughter by being a listener more than someone who gives advice. Often when she is venting, she doesn't actually want a solution, just to be heard. Teenagers are less open to accepting praise and good feedback from parents than they were as younger children. Instead, they draw a lot of feedback about themselves from what other teenagers are telling them, so it's vital that our kids have healthy friendships who will be great influences. When teenagers take a well-planned, sensible risk and they take on challenges and new things, their self-confidence and self-esteem grows. Parents should try to prevent their children from making destructive life choices, but with smaller things, it's great to let them take risks. If they fail, they'll learn and they'll grow from the experience. Developing self-confidence and self-esteem in teens is a long-term task, so don't expect instant results. And if parenting was easy, everyone would do it.
You can get more expert tips for kids who are struggling at dyslexiaimprovements.com. Expert tips and ideas for kids who struggle from dyslexiaimprovements.com.